Oh, hi, hello, welcome back. This is me, Yamela, your big sister vibe, here speaking. Today's video is gonna be about am I the a-hole? I mean, I can say that, right? Am I the a-hole for, let's just read it for a second, for leaving a dinner party after a girl sat on my husband's lap? I mean, just by the headline, you're not the a-hole, but let's see. First, this is some DIY here to help me with the mic thing. You understand? So the story says, am I the a-hole for leaving a dinner party after a girl sat on my husband's lap? I mean, just by the headline, you're not the a-hole, but let's read. So first it says, I am still so shocked with everything. So sorry for my rambling. I mean, it's okay, let's read first. My husband, Jake, and I have been married for 3 years. And from the beginning, he was very close with his best friend's sister. It's literally a red flag. Okay. Cindy, which is 18, female. Okay, she's very young. Well, my husband would often talk about her, and still, Cindy is always very bubbly and seems very fond of Jake. Oh my goodness, why is it all just red flags as well? I remember when we were dating, she would ask to come along on our dates and on our dates a lot. No. I never really said anything as I liked spending time with her as well. Okay, she was like a little sister to me. Okay, that's fine. When we announced our engagement, she asked to my husband, okay, that's cute. Soon we moved to a different state and kind of lost contact. Now Jake's best friend came to stay with us for some time, and Cindy came along as well. The moment she saw us, the first thing she said was how hot my husband has gotten, and she was glad he didn't look like those boring married. You can hear this, right? Just give me your thoughts on the comments, because this is, oh my goodness. Then throughout their stay, Cindy would just ignore my presence and will be way too close with Jake. Okay, this is a red flag. Okay, no. It depends on the husband now, whether he accepts her or like, it depends on him. I told Jake that if it was looking a bit inappropriate, and to ask Cindy to tone it down, because yes, it is inappropriate. But he said, quote, he said that Cindy is just a bit childish and is that way with everybody. Some men are just don't care that much about the red flags that a girl can see, but this is so obvious. So freaking obvious. Well, at their last day, we decided to host a dinner party for everyone. During the party, I was with Jake when Cindy came and told him, oh, Cindy said, oh, I need to steal your husband for... I could say something, she grabbed Jake's hand and took him for playing games. I mean, I ignored it. It was their last day. And she was away whenever I would be around while giggling at me. This is like the... what did they call them? Those women that steal other men's... I mean, you get me. When everybody sat for dinner, I sat beside Jake and Cindy came last. Okay? She then said, oh, there is no seat. There's no seat. Yeah, there's no seat. And then just went and sat. Everybody was surprised and Jake said, laughing, Cindy, stop acting like a kid. You're not a kid anymore. But what the husband is saying is just taking it as laughing and jokes and so on. But it's not like that. She's trying to break up their marriage. She's trying to... Cindy started laughing, saying it was a joke, and got up and sat on the other seat while giggling at me. Respect, and with the fact that Jake was so cool, anything bad. So I excused myself, took my car and went out. I mean, this is the thing that's wrong with some women, because she should have said something right then at that moment, but like not in a disrespectful way or in like a mean way or like raising her voice. No, she could have said, why are you doing that? If it's not that clear to you, what you're doing is not right. She could have said that rather than just going away, because miscommunication is what leads to many stuff. So let's read. About 1 hour later, Jake called me asking where I was. At least he noticed. I told him I'm going to my friend's house and I will come after Sydney has left. I know what I did was terrible, but I was so angry at that time that if I had stayed there any longer, I would have probably started fighting or crying. That's the normal reaction of any woman to do. I came the next day and Cindy and her family had left. He said I took things too far. Crying, I told him how everything made me feel. He said I was horrible. I mean, that's the issue with some men. It's so obvious that she wants something else. It's so obvious that she's not acting like a kid. Cindy, I think he's being ignorant. I told him that I was not doubting his intentions, but I was hurt by how disrespectful Sydney's behavior was, and he was enabling her by not saying anything. It's just the fact that he did not say no, get away, or he did not. He just saw her. That's the thing. He started saying that I sound ridiculous and I couldn't even take a joke. Referring to the sitting on the left incident, I said, I actually forgot to say this, but this video inspiration was from this dear YouTuber, so thank you for his video ideas. He's got like some million views, so go watch him, and I've got all inspiration from him, so thank you so much. Regardless, I don't want her in my house again. Of course she doesn't want her, but I think he's gonna get angry from this, depending on what he's saying. To top it off, Cindy sent a message saying that she was sorry about making me so insecure in myself. Excuse me? And that she would make sure to make me feel better, but I should not have left, as it was pretty childish and kind of spoiled the mood. The fact that she sat on a married man's lap is considered normal, and that the wife's reaction to leaving is childish. Who's the childish part here? Exactly, like, what? It felt so backhanded. I didn't reply anything to her. Of course, you cannot even reply, but how? If anyone did that to me, I would be like so freaking shocked that I would literally hold my fists. The fact that she's so calm. I just told my husband he needs to maintain a distance with Cindy. He asked if I was giving him an ultimatum. I don't know what that means. Anyways, I said if he will go as far as disregard and disrespect my feelings for Cindy. This really rubbed my husband the wrong way, and he said since I have such disgusting thoughts in my mind and is giving him an ultimatum anyways, then he might as well leave, because he cannot live with such an insecure person who has such disgusting thoughts about him. I mean, the fact that he does not understand still, that's so shocking. He packed a bag and left to his mother's place. I have tried apologizing numerous times. Come on, she's apologizing to him. I mean, for me, she's not the a-hole in the story. For me, she's not. I mean, and him, he's completely not, but he is at the same time, if you understand. Like, it's like a miscommunication in the story, a miscommunication in the fact that he thinks of her as a small sister, but still she does not act as a sister, and he accepts that she's not acting as a sister. She apologized numerous times and telling how sorry I am for everything, but he is ignoring my texts. This freaking man does not deserve this woman. Later, Cindy's brother texted me and called me a bunch of names to think like that about his sister, saying Jake should just leave me, and a disgusting person like me deserves to be alone. How is everyone turning? She's not the wrong here. She did react, yes. Instead of reacting by leaving, she could have said something right away at that moment and explained to them or to her that what they're doing for them might seem like a childish act, but it's not a childish act, because she's sitting on married man's lap and she's 18. Like, I know some men have like, they like a young woman, so oh my goodness, let's continue. But the fact that everyone is hating on her is, I could not stop crying after that. I don't know how to fix this. Is there a way to even come back? Was I so wrong to deserve this? I don't know. For me, you are not that wrong, but you're not even correct at the same time. For me. Edit. Okay, there's an edit. People who are asking our ages, we are 25 years old, just months apart. I mean, yeah, they're so young. The fact that he's young and he left her just because... Okay. Now let's read the comments and see how the people respond. Okay, the first comment is Cindy sent a message saying that she was sorry about making me so insecure in myself. Yes, that message was like, sorry, not sorry, in a way. Okay. What a nasty piece of work she is. Of course, so freaking nasty. It's like saying sorry without saying sorry. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Like, what the heck? It actually depends on the husband. He's not acting in the right way, and she did not respond in the right way either. Rather than just getting angry and leaving without any response, she should have, right at that moment, tell them what you're doing is wrong. And Cindy, what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is not a childish act, and you're not a child anymore. So please respectfully get away from my husband. I don't want any issues. I still want us to be friends. She should have said in that way. Because even if she feels in the other way, if she said that, they would feel guilty for doing it. They would apologize to her. But now, because she responded like that, they flipped onto her, even though they're the one who made the mistake. So it actually depends on the wife, on her reaction. Because they both made a mistake. But of course, the biggest mistake is the husband's mistake. So for me, if she's saying, am I the a-hole? No, for me, she's not the a-hole. What about you guys? What do you think? Is she the a-hole or not? Give your comments, give your answers down below in the comments and tell me, am I right or wrong? But you guys, for me, she's not. So, bye. See you in the next video, I guess. And thank you if you're watching in the first place. Bye. See you.